Hi, you guys. It's me, Kiana, coming at you again today. Just to let you know, I do have clothes on. As you can see, it just doesn't look like it. I just noticed that when I looked at the camera, I was like, it looks like I don't have no clothes on. But I do have clothes on. Um, I'm coming at you guys today. It's Super Bowl, so for those of you who are extremely happy about that, good luck on whatever team you're voting for. As for me, you know I don't do the sports, so anyway, um, I'm coming at you guys today. I'm going to do a couple of videos just letting a little bit more on what's been going on in my life and my mindset right now. I'll let you know what's going on with Chuck and I. And Also, I have some more information regarding the cookbook that I am getting published. It will be out around Thanksgiving. And many of you already said that y'all want orders, multiple orders, and all that. So I'm so excited about that. I actually contacted them by email yesterday and told them how excited I was about that. But I am coming at you right now to let you know. Um, First of all, you already know why I'm doing the cookbook. Actually, you guys, thank you so much. You guys actually inspired me to actually do this cookbook because I was not interested whatsoever in doing a cookbook, for the mass at all. Um, so I thank you all for pushing me and making me see something that's in me that's you guys value, and I thank you all again for that. Um, but I want you to know what I'm going to be doing with the proceeds of my cookbook. Many of you, if you look back on my videos, 300 and some odd videos back, you will see that I was interested in getting the weight loss surgery, whether that's the sleeve, whether that's the gastric bypass surgery, um, whether that's any other weight loss surgery I was interested in. Um, but the problem is, I knew my insurance was not going to cover it, and the funds was not available to basically do it. Um, my business started picking up, but then it had a downfall. So, and then it's basically leveled out, but it's not enough. It's definitely enough to take care of our bills. It's always been that. However, it's not enough to pay $15,000 for surgery. So, what I will be doing is, with the profits of my cookbook, I will be um, using that money towards my gastric bypass surgery, of which I will be filming literally each minute, each day, each hour. I am actually getting um, a actual camera person to film it for me. I will actually be filming the surgery before, during, after. I will be filming the process of uh, getting the surgery approved, which is you got to go through the psychological evaluation. Then you have to do a fast, all of that good stuff. So I will be filming it all. Um, yeah, it's going to be a process, you guys. It's going to be a long process, and it's going to be a long process to even get to the point where I can actually get the surgery. So the surgery probably won't be until next year sometime. But I do have faith, and I do believe that God has placed this cookbook on me for a reason. It's ironic that I want the weight loss surgery, and my cookbook is about food. But um, it's not about the food. The food is not the enemy. It's the fact that we overindulge, and we overindulge for reasons that may not be known to everybody, and it may not be the same for the next person. Um, as for myself, give you a little bit of background. I started overeating when I was young. My mom left my stepfather because he was a alcoholic, and I was extremely attached to my stepfather. Living next door to my aunt, who I called Miss Louise all of my life because I did not know until I was in my early teens that she was actually my aunt. You know how people say that, oh, that's your aunt. but it really isn't technically your aunt by blood. I did not know she was my aunt by blood simply because I was the lightest skinned person in my family, and they mistreated me and never really, they acknowledged me, but they looked past me basically. I experienced sitting on the porch playing and literally watching my father's blue Cavalier ride past and uh, not even notice that I was there, and don't even stop. Um, Meanwhile, he was going home to his family that he took out of the projects and took care of her three kids, um, which is still actually my stepmother and my stepsisters, even now, 25 or so years later. Um, my family was all, family on my father's side was all raised, well, they all lived in the same area as I lived. So when I say that he rode past, he was down my grandmother's house on his mother. He was down her house, and he would literally go visit her and ride past, my home. Well, anyway, to make a long story short, I'm trying to do that. When my mother left my stepfather, I can actually recall the day where I begged her to keep him in the home, and she did not do so. In fact, I remember her response. Her response was not, not one that now looking back that she should have gave me, but she said, "I'm not going to be with him. You be with him then." Basically, she wasn't saying me be with him, in a sexual way or anything like that, but she was saying that she can't tolerate the alcoholism anymore, living with an alcoholic. And when I saw him, I only saw the love that he gave me, and I was so, um, what's the word? I was so devastated when she made him leave that I turned to food. And I literally can recall going to the corner store and actually eating food behind the corner store, walking up the alleyway. I can remember actually sneaking, quote unquote, sneaking food and turning to that, and it made me feel better. So that was a downward spiral since then, and I've always clung to it until it became an obsession for me. Um, Now, the problem I have with people being so negative about people that are heavy is that you can see what my issue is. We all can see it. Okay? My issue is overindulging, overeating, whatever you want to call it. People judge you on that. But their issue, just because you can't see it, it doesn't manifest itself in their physical body as it does mine. Theirs is more acceptable. And that just boggles my mind. A woman that, is not a good woman, she sleeps around, she doesn't know how to take care of her home, doesn't take care of her kids properly, that's more acceptable than me who eats 2 cheeseburgers instead of 1. And that concept just boggles my mind. The reason why I want to have the weight loss surgery is not because I don't like how I look, because believe it or not, I'm a big girl, you guys, but I have hardly no, and I say hardly because everybody has some. I have very little insecurities. I have some, of course, naturally, but to actually be centered around my weight or lack thereof, or how much I have weight issues, I don't really have that many insecurities. I always was brought up and told, "You such a pretty girl. Look at your little pretty face. Look at your little fat face. Look at your pretty." I was always told that, and it was beaten to my head. I never really had any issues with thinking I wasn't attractive or anything like that. That definitely was not me. But I do want to have it because I feel as though I feel as though my health is getting worse. I do have some health issues that I've never revealed to you guys, and I will at this time. I'm doing this not because I have to. I'm doing this because it may help somebody. It's a lot of people that's solid about these things, and I've always been an open book to you guys. And since I do want the profits of my cookbook to go towards my health, I think it's only right to tell you guys why my health is declining. Um, I have not been taking care of myself properly. I'm the type of person that's always taking care of everybody around me and always put myself on the back burner. Um, Even though my husband pushes me and pushes me and pushes me, can you turn the light on, honey? To stop putting myself on the back burner, I constantly do it. Not because I have to, but because that's just the person I am. That's just the woman I am, the mother I am, the wife I am, the friend I am. And um, it's just that I know that I won't be around. Okay? I know it. Okay? And I think that I deserve more. And I know I should just say I deserve more, and that should be my focus. But I'm more focused on, I think, Pootie and Nene, and them deserve more. And that's why I'm doing it. And I know for a fact that I won't be around. And, the Word of God teaches us not to speak these things over our life. Um, but I believe that if you know something is true, it's true. And if you know you're heading in a certain direction because you have all the signs, then it's just saying it is not going to make anything manifest. It's not going to make something just magically appear. Um, God has everything in His hand anyway. So whether I say it right now to you guys or not, if it's His will, it's His will. And a lot of people have been throwing digs. I just don't respond to it because I am a lady. I'm too much of a lady to even respond to sometimes some of the things that people say or I hear through the grapevine or whatever. But a lot of people wonder why I sit down, why I cook. First of all, my kitchen is not the biggest. And second of all, a lot of people don't know that I have pad disease. And, it's an artery disease, if any of you know about it. And I have to elevate my legs every 2 hours. Um, and I also, a lot of people don't know, because they see the things I cook, but you don't see me eat it. Um, I do eat most of the dishes, but the desserts I really don't eat that much. I've always told you guys I'm not a sugar eater, and the reason why, one of the reasons why, is because I am a diabetic. So, and I have not been taking care of myself, and you know, um, my sugar levels have raised really, really high lately, and I know that something has to give. And so this is what's been going on, some of what's been going on. This is some of the reasons why I've decided to move forward with the cookbook. And the publisher literally fell into my lap, and I know that was for a reason. And yeah, so I just wanted to fill you guys, and I've never hidden secrets from you guys or kept things from you guys. It's just a time and a place to reveal some things, and I thought the time was perfect now. Um, I guess that's why I'm so sensitive to people that have disabilities and people that have responded to me and left me PMs about their disabilities. I make sure I respond, and this is why. So this will explain to you why I've always been like this with you guys. So I will do another video in a second. So I thank you all for viewing. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for caring, commenting, and subscribing. I love you all truly to the bottom of my soul. And I love you. Be blessed.